the upkeep of it, but the titles and all of
Purchase
that
price.
stuff, and
Year.
purchase price in the year, and all the, like if we buy it as a lease, or we buy it, all that kind of paperwork stays down here, just for your information.
So
Okay.
David, the grader is 22 years old,
It's 94.
Right to 4,900.
and we put $9,000 in the motor 2 years ago?
We put $45,000 in the hole
Yeah.
2 years.
Okay. And so how is it? Last time I heard it go by, it sounded pretty darn good.
It does, but it still needs to get into the back side of it where the radiator is, because they didn't replace any of them little hoses down in there.
Well, you talked
And-
about that with great
Yeah.
passion at town meeting.
And that needs to be taken care of. In fact, John Deere has all the hoses, and as soon as we can call them and get it scheduled, they will come and put them in. Because it's not something we can do.
Make sure you get a price on that first and run it by your brother selectman. Get that purchase order going, don't forget, unless it blows up,
No,
then
that's
it's a
fine.
different.
Unless it's over 500.
I'd rather do
I'm
it.
sure it's over
Yeah,
500.
it-
Three price. Graders are still very, very hard to come by, used ones.
Used ones are, but Nortrax has got a whole lineup
They
of
got a nice brand.
brand new $400,000.
250 to 350, depending on what you want on them.
Like try to use fire truck for?
If it's, but if it's $250,000 in 25 years,
Yeah.
It's not long enough.
it's, you know, the capital side of that's not much money. The maintenance and the repair,
Except the life expectancy of those newer ones are not gonna be the same as the
No.
old ones. It's just.
that's not what the salesman
The
said.
new trucks are the same way. I mean, everybody's dumping a ton of money into their old trucks.
Well,
Look at
that's,
the old, the old 05, Western Star, the guy just dumped 40 grand into the damn thing.
Well, that's been our program since
Yeah,
Kenny Williams.
because nobody wants the new stuff. If these regens and stuff like that, they break down on the side of the road, you're dead, you're right there. Till they come out with their little laptop and run a regen on the
Which
thing.
magazine was it?
It is, so keep that 94 for another
I
couple
got,
of years.
I got a regen button on my car.
You do, yeah. When it's flashing, you gotta push it or.
Comes right back to life. Anyway, thanks. What else?
Are we close to closing? Are we
Almost, just
done?
one other little trivia.
He always has to have a last.
One little trivia, now I noticed we implemented a new policy about, that if a landlord has taxes in arrears, that we can, basically take the money, but I've also noticed that the rent has gone down quite a bit. This year only 503, is that because of the policy, or is it just?
No,
Just
it's
happened
just
to be the year.
happened to be the year.
Okay, alright,
And we happened to get rid of a few frequent flyers.
Wait, you're not articulating the policy quite right.
okay,
So, if you're a landlord in town and you have a tenant who is receiving town assistance,
assistance.
and you owe back taxes,
Mhm.
we use the town assistance to reduce your back
Correct.
taxes. We don't give the money to you, the
Like we did for
landlord,
many, many years.
which we did for many years in our native. And this program is behavior modification, no matter what, certainly what the landlord's thinking.
Yeah.
And it also tends to protect the town's interest in.
I just noticed that number is, 500 that this year, and last year was $2,700.
Betting on welfare is like betting on fuel prices.
I've watched it over the years, yeah.
And it's part of a much bigger conversation I'd be happy to have another time. Because I don't think we're going in a great direction.
And actually, well, I can't say.
Yeah.
What you often do,
Go ahead.
just leave the names out.
No, no.
So, 7:45, almost.
I got one more thing.
What?
I would like to thank you
Oh, shut up.
For years.
for your years of service.
I'm done with you people. I mean, you're welcome.
You think you are?
Goodbye.
Honestly, jeez. I've only been up here a couple of years. I decided for entertainment I'd come to selectmen's meetings, and I found it vastly entertaining. Never thinking I'd be at the other end of the stick on
Moving
this
too
thing.
slow, weren't you?
Evidently, but I just want to thank you personally for all your help and sharing your institutional knowledge, your wisdom, and guidance. Didn't always agree, but you've been great to work with from my point of view.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very
Who was it that said, it was my buddy Bilbo who said in his farewell speech, I don't know half of you half as well as I would like. And I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve. Goodbye. Adjourn?
Well, you still got 6 days to go.
Well, here, let's talk about that. Gentlemen, we need to sign the ballot box at the end of voting next week, but we do not have a manifest. We don't have any posted business to attend, and that's deliberate. This is voting day, this is not a selectmen's meeting, but we need to be present at the end of the day long enough to sign the seal. I think 2 of us is enough.
And my question, yeah, I don't know if it's appropriate for me to be there.
You're, oh, because you're on the ballot?
I'm on it.
Technically,
You still have to
it's-
sign the box.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sign the box.
Which you're
you
not.
just can't count.
I can,
No, you can't.
Count, you can count for the school.
You can't count for
You can count for the school,
no, I
yes.
think it's been decided that I will not help with counting.
Who decided that for you?
I just thought it would be safe.
You made the right choice. It's very simple.
All right, nothing else?
Off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Are we talking about down the road by the school? I mean, not
Like
by
2
the
years ago.
by the
I know what
school's
you're
always
saying.
on my meeting, so bias.
Yeah, so the room was packed, more or less.
There's about 171. I mean, I could actually go through the files and
No,
find
I was
out.
just curious. So how many people, like, normal, like, was less?
Well, the one that we had, I think, was 71 was the first time for a long time we came down there. We've been down over here
Oh,
back.
because nobody came. So like, how many do you think we had last?
I got that on my list too.
It wasn't nearly as packed.
No.
I was trying to have, like a.
Marge, you remember, I know I talked about it, and it's a little bit, remember how many people we had at the delivery session? We talked
It
about
wasn't
how
a
many
packed
numbers.
house, but it wasn't a slouchy.
It's hard to tell because everybody got moved up. They
Yeah.
weren't spread out, but I think it was like 50 or.
Really, you think that many? It was leaning towards 80.
I
was
think,
just
no, I
curious.
think about 100, but I can get the numbers
No,
for
no, I
you.
was just curious, because I don't know why I was even curious. Just thinking, you
Well,
know,
we
the
packed that many people under into.
the fire
Over
station?
the fire station.
Well, that must be uncomfortable.
It's just, we had a lot of people that were standing around, you know.